Hello everybody. This video has been a long time in the making. Not that I've been making it that long, but because the original video that this is based off of is 6 years old. Now I know some of you have been waiting a very long time for this video. For this is the revamped Tentakil video. Now, just to set things straight, this is a redesign of my original toy. He transforms the same and all the parts are the same to the best of my ability. I re-engineered it based on my old video. However, there are new colors and a new texture on him. Although I will show the original model at the very end. So maybe you can build both. I have. At any rate, let's get to the first step, building him. So for this, you are going to need 35 of the Dusty Rose. You can also use pink, 3 of the yellow, 20 magenta. You can also use maroon if you have it, or the transparent pink. I know that one is quite abundant. 6 of the ocean blues. Once again, use light blue, use teal, whatever. 32 blue, and 3 black. Now with that all said and done, let us start building. Alright, so this guy kind of comes in 4 main sections. We can start off with the easiest one first, in which case you will need 4 of the magenta, 1 of the yellow, and 1 of the blue. This will be the head section. First things first, build a wheel, just like that, and stick the yellow piece right on in there. That will be the head, as you can see. And then let's build his chest right here. Just like that. And simply, generally I put the flat side forward as opposed to the plus side, and in that case that will be that way. So smooth side like that. That is the first set of pieces done. Alright, let's move on to the next section. And for this, we're going to build the top part of the squid, which will eventually turn into the legs, if you've seen my original video. Now for this, you're going to need 3 blue, all of your ocean pieces. You're gonna need, what is that? 5 magenta, just like that. And you're gonna need 14 Dusty Rose. So let's count this out. I think that's 14 right there. All right. Now with all of that ready, let's begin by building the top part first. Now you're just gonna mirror this on both sides. And this will turn into the legs in transformation. Build this structure here, and then stick 1 piece, just like that, and 1 piece, just like that. Now let's mirror that on the other side for the other leg. Build this little rectangle, and then finish it off by putting the pieces right on there, just like that. Now you have both of the top parts. Next, using the ocean, let's build these structures. Just 2 of these. They're looking like little dumbbells, kinda. And what you're gonna do with that is just stick it on these 2 ports with these 2 pegs. Just like so. And you have that. Do the same with the other one. And stick it on. And now you have those 2 together. And to finish this off, to make his midsection, let's start out by making this little chevron kind of shape with the 3 blues. Do the same with the magenta. just like so. And then stick a piece on either side, just like that. So you have this kind of configuration. Now, put the blue on the other side of it so it's one whole piece, as you can see here. And we will connect the legs just like so, putting the outer peg into this port right here. And there you go. And that is the section that will be the top of the squid done. All right, folks, we're halfway through now. Next, let's build the legs of the squid along with the two bottom tentacles. Now for this, we're gonna use our all but one of the remaining magenta pieces. Now give me some leniency here. I'm counting it out in real time. You're gonna need those two. You're gonna need those two. And you're going to need, yes. So all but one of your magenta pieces. All right. And then you're gonna grab all but, if I have this correctly, all but two of your blue pieces. This is where the main brunt of the blue comes into play. All right, I believe that is correct. Now let's start by building the magenta pieces. Exclude one piece for this. We're gonna start out with the bottom tentacles, and that is pretty simply just connecting them in the most basic way possible. Pretty much the stepping stone into plus building is that connection right there. Let's build two of those. We can set them back there. And now we're gonna make that same chevron shape that we did for the midsection, just like so, except this time we're also going to add them like this, where you use those kind of jigsaw connection right there. And now you have this. All right, let us almost make the same chevron shape with two blue pieces, keeping one gap in the middle. Make sure all of them are connected well. And what you're gonna do is you're going to put one blue piece just in those ports. And there you have it. All right, there you go, it's focused. Now this is an important section here because this is where everything connects pretty much. Let's put one more piece right here. Now, some of these will be interior pieces. If you don't have enough pieces to build fully in one color, feel free to fill it out on the inside with random pieces. In fact, if you want, you can also place a piece just like that inside there, and that would keep the chest here from burgeoning out. Sometimes it will cave in, but I digress. Let's use that last magenta piece here. Put it right on the bottom, like that. Now make sure you put it on the side that doesn't have that one right there, but these two right here. This will be the bottom section and the crotch of the squid. Don't tell your parents I said crotch. And here you have a first-hand account of how it just kind of explodes a little bit. No biggie, you can put it back together like that. Let's get on with it. Let's put two blue pieces on either side, connecting into this port with that end peg right there. And we're gonna set this aside just for the time being while we build the legs. Start off by putting these three pieces together just like that. And we're gonna do that again. These will be the hips of the squid. Now, what you can do is you can connect them just like that. Make sure you put that peg into this port. And now let's make the feet. It's gonna be 5 apiece. 6, it's gonna be 6 apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's gonna be 5. Oh, I have 2 extra blues. All right, so it's gonna be 5 apiece. Excuse me for being just a little bit flustered. I never script these videos. because I want to give you guys the genuine experience. But sometimes that experience can be a little bit frantic. All right, make this section here. It's a wheel, and you put one on this side, and we will sandwich this piece right in there. Give you another view of that. And let's make the heel. Just put in one right there. All right, mirror that on the other side, making the wheel, sticking a piece on the back right there, sandwich right in the middle, and make the heel. And with that, we can connect everything together. Make sure when you put it on, this back peg right here goes into the port. This is not crucial, but very important for making sure the robot mode and squid mode both look pretty well. Because if you put it on the front peg as opposed to the back peg, his foot sticks out quite a bit. And then also the robot mode arms will not be quite as positioned. Oh, there it caved in again. Don't worry, gang. As soon as we put it all together, that won't be as much of an issue. Don't forget about the tentacles. Put those right there on the very outside. And with that, we have our third bit done. And now it's on to the final bit, where, as you would expect, we use every piece we have left. So let's get it all in there. All right. First, let's start off by making the tentacles. Now, if you know your biology, you know that squids and octopi generally have 8 tentacles, and we've only made 2. So let's make those other 6. Start off by making another one of those dumbbell sections. And this whole thing will be mirrored again, so feel free to duplicate it. Put 2 bits on the end right there. Now let's make another tentacle, just like that, and connect right there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep this at an angle, and there is one section done. Now let's just copy that on the other side. Get dumbbell, 2 pieces up top, just like so. Ooh, there we go. Let's make our tentacle. Connect that piece right there, and angle. And there are your little tentacle sections right there. Put that off to the side. Now let's start by making the big fin at the top. We will use all but one of the remaining pink pieces. Yes, all but one. Make this configuration right here. And let's just cap it off like that. So I'll let you guys see that pattern connected just up there. And we can put that right there. Let's make 2 of these little angles here. Make sure you mirror. So let's do the other side. And we have it like that. We need 2 of these, one and the other. And with this, you can connect your tentacle bits right up top like that, flatten it out along the side. So let's get a closer look here. Come on in. You have that port and that peg, and let's just put those together and make sure that that pink piece right there is nice and flush along the side. And the final bit to making Tentakil before we assemble him is making his very cool face. So let's center it around this maroon piece, the final maroon piece. And we're gonna put black on all but one side. Make sure that side is the one with the port. And then let's finish off the rectangle here with his 2 yellow eyes, just like that. We can flatten it out here. And then let's pop this piece right at the top, just like that. This part will be completely flush, and you can flatten that out. And let's put these pieces right along the sides. As you can see, I have this peg going into this port, and we just slide it on in like that. Here's a bottom view so you can see all that. And there you go. That Those are the 4 sections to making Tentakil. And now all we have to do is put them together. So, follow me. Let's take these pieces and stick them together like that. So you have this port right here, and you're gonna put this piece right in there. Oh, I'm sorry. There's not a port down there. What you are connecting are these two on either side. And those connections hold it together pretty well. This guy's fairly hollow, so that caving in bit of information is still a little bit clear. Just make sure that you keep it all together. This has 3 connections right here. That peg, and that peg right there. And that will go into this port, and this port, respectively. So let's just press it all together. And I'm sure you can see how he transforms here. But let's not spoil the surprise. And the final bit, take this, and all you have to do is on that peg, put that port. Just slide it on in, make sure this fin goes in between the legs on the back, and push down. Now this top fin might crumple a little like an accordion, but it's fairly easy to massage into place. And now all you have to do is position your tentacles how you want them. And there, folks, is Tentakil in his squid mode. Now, folks, I would love to transform him once again, but I don't really have time for that. Here you can see him in his new robot mode, and if you're curious, his color scheme comes from the Master Force series. This is a Japanese G1 spin-off series that happened after the show stopped. Ask your parents if you want to see it. Maybe they can find it. Or just search up Tentakil G1. At any rate, I think his color scheme is really, really nice. And as you can see back here, the old Tentakil has come to the party to say thanks. Now, if you want to see the old Tentakil and how to transform him and any other things such as that, please go watch my original video, the very first video I ever posted on this channel, because I really do think it's fun to watch. And otherwise, I think that's pretty much it for the Tentakil Redux. Thank you for watching. Let me know if there's any ideas for Transformers. Remember, I don't really build existing Transformers. This is the only exception. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure to watch some of my other stuff, and I will see you later.